Hey everyone, Squishy Chew here with his coffee, bringing you another episode of Dyson Sphere Program from the colonies. First up, just quickly what we did last week. So we built our foundations over the back here. We'll be using those to use today, probably every day after now. Also, we converted our coal to graphite, not graphene, which I called it that I think every time last week. We got our build it mostly, not quite build it all, but mostly, and we finished off all of our blue research. Off screen, I just plugged in the chemical plant recipe so they could start building while all the rest of the research was finishing. I've removed all the things that we had building over here, took the lab out and just stuck a box in so we can keep drawing on these veins here, just empty them out so they're out of the way. Also cleared a spot for what we'll be doing today, which is oil. We're doing it in 2 stages, so we'll do the plasma refining first and then open up the research for the X-ray cracking. Then move into red science to prep for going to another planet, and if there's enough time we'll drop in a solar panel hack as well. If I run out of time I'll probably just do it off camera and then show you all at the end. Power is... we're about to kill power today, but that's okay because we can do something about it. I've got all the stuff in my inventory that I should need, hopefully. If not, there will be no crafting. And the place that we want to go to, so there's a lot of oil over here. It's a little close to the North Pole for my liking, so we'll be running a large belt down to this peninsula and just mopping over this water here a bit. Anyways, off we go. We can fly now too, so double tap space to fly. It gives you a bit of extra movement speed, but uses quite a lot of power, as you can see. Just make sure we're heading in the right direction. I'm already lost. Let's put that to the north. That might help. Just there. I was slightly lost. Once we get some things built down over here, but it'll be a lot easier to find the lights from the buildings. And of course it's dark over here, you know, why not? So oil's going to use up quite a bit of space, but that's what this stuff's for. So landfill, when you drop from above sea level to below sea level, you will get soil pile. When you bring from below sea level up to sea level, you will consume soil pile. So I've chosen this spot because it's fairly close to the equator. I think that's, yeah, there's the equator line right there. So I'll probably mow this out all in here. Just see how much room. It's got a bit of soil pile, and because we've been working on the old foundation for a while now, I've got quite a bit over there, so I'm not too concerned about using quite a bit of this. So I want to overproduce the initial oil, and then so you can see to get soil pile, just running over all of this junk here. So we get back up to 100,000 again. Should be wide enough. Just get it all the way up here. Alright, so now first up we will cap the oil. Yes, that's a main meridian. Okay, gather. So oil on top, on top, on top. Now that's 2.3, 4.4, 7, 9.3, 11.7. So I'm going for double a belt because there's no power here. But when there's power, it's got a timer. When it's continuously mining, it will actually cut its production in half. So now we just need to plug in the belts. Where do I want to get it to? This line here. Whoops. Gonna use up all the Icarus's power again, of course, because why not? Come on, bots. Okay, that's going to take a bit of time. Probably just get this built and then we will put in a bit of a cut while they're laying all the belts for us. Right, so we'll stop that there. I want to pretty much put this right on the equator. Maybe not quite, just a little bit of space. So I've got refineries here. So we're going to put 12 down to begin with. 12. Yes, because if you look at the oil recipe here, so it uses 2 oil every 4 seconds, so it's half an oil every second, so 12 will be 6 oil every second. And on the right back. No. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, counting the squishy chew. Yep, good job bots. Keep working hard. Alright. I think I'll just take that one out and put another one back up to the end. So I want to take this on this side. All the way past there. Come on, Icarus. To there. Then we're going to have. I want to go. No, I'll come towards the front. So we're going to have. This is going to produce 2 products. It's going to produce refined oil and hydrogen. So we're going to want 2 separate belts. And a second one. Alright, excellent. Alright. So this will be our oil. Just let them get these ones done so I can put in these. So we got refined oil on the inside, hydrogen on the outside, with a bit of oil going in. And now they have to finish off these ones while they're running through. So we're gonna split off at the end using priorities and storage, and we will burn off the excess. One thing I have learned is that if you're not consuming all of the refined oil, or you're not consuming all of the hydrogen, one backing up will block the other one. So we don't want that to happen, but we also want to use it for other purposes before we just burn it for power. Come on. Come on, bots. I promise they will get faster. And more. My offline game, I've up to the point now where I can start playing around with warpers, which is going to be fun. Another step of the game to learn. Here we go. We're almost there. Once we get these ones placed, we'll put in a cut and we'll finish off all the oil ones before we come back and continue this. Just want to finish these. Just this bit. Oh, out of building range. Oh, that's fine. We'll walk backwards. So just keep an eye out on that. So if I let go now, it'll cancel everything that I've already dragged out, which we don't want. We want these sorters to get placed. So, and I want to be close so that the bots don't have as far to run, fly, hover, whatever it is that tickles their fancy. So you can just zoom out, and there we go. We're not out of building range anymore. Boom. All the sorters are in. Got the other side as well. All the recipes are set. Perfect. Alrighty. Be half a second for you guys. Probably a couple of minutes for me while I wait for these slow drones to do their job. See you soon. And a short time later, we have all the belts done. Excellent. I also put out some power. I haven't gone all the way back yet, just connected all this stuff up. So once we're done, we can run the power back and it'll be all Gucci. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is deal with the refined oil. So when the refined oil comes in, just have to just flatten a little bit more of this out and get some soil pile back. There we go. Alright, cool. Oh, missed a bit there. That'll come back and bite me if I don't do something about it. So first thing we want to do, so X-ray cracking is going to need light oil and hydrogen. I'm also going to need light oil in other places as well, but I'm going to want the cracking to take priority. So put the splitter all the way up here so it's out of the way. We'll go into him, and then it'll come out this way for cracking, and it will go along this way for further usage. Do I want to put it? Yeah, I do. I want to put another one right there. So into there, and then off to storage. So our storage will be 2 tanks for now. And just run a belt straight into it. No pipes in this game yet. I'm assuming they'll do something. The fluid is a bit low. So what this does, because there's nothing mixed on the belt, so I'm not going to set a filter. This basically just sets it as an output priority. So it'll come in and go out this way. If it can't go out this way, then it will continue along the line. And then after that, I want it to filter in that direction, because we are going to send it back down this way for another purpose. Now, all of the hydrogen in the beginning will get used for cracking. This won't need to be filtered or anything. It will need to be used, because in order to get the next lot of crack that we want, which is this one, we actually need to make 400 first, which is going to require 800 hydrogen. So we'll activate him so we don't forget again. And I didn't bring everything I need because I didn't bring labs. Anyway, we have to run power back, so we shall go and do that after we deal with our overflow for the oil. So when the refined oil comes through here, that is what these things are for. So we're basically just going to burn it off. Yep, that's it, just burn it off. Down here a bit, that should be enough. Give me that soil pile, I want that soil pile. Alrighty, so we'd go from here. Now these can pass straight through as well, which is very handy. So just put in 9 here. So we're going to end up like so, and like so. And then run the belt, we'll go to the middle there. And it's just a simple case of in, out, in, out, in, and then do that 3 times over. Excellent. So these guys aren't extremely efficient. They need power to kick in to start with, and not only that, but we need power to start refining the oil to get some overflow into those. So this is going to run probably pretty slow to begin with, but once it gets going, it'll be quite nice indeed. So I'll place some power poles on the way. That one won't quite reach. Oh, this one will. Oh, I think I went too far. Nope. So we did our little make it all pretty close to the equator, so we should eventually come across it. If I'm going in the right direction, that is. Which I am. And this will also give us a path, so I won't get lost anymore. That's the theory anyway. I think I did actually slip them. Yes, we did. And again. Flying's hard. It really isn't. I'm just being useless. Okay. And that will start them all going. So the other thing that we're going to want is a spare 400 carbon as well. I'll just take a stack. That'll do. I'll just go over here and quickly grab 4 stacks of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And do I have any boxes on me? I do not. How much of this is in here? So we need 400 of that. And a box. Take those 4. I'd rather you don't use my inventory items. It gets quite expensive on the power. So just flying, as you can tell. Nearly there, nearly there. So you can see we've already got some hydrogen on the line, which is great. Just going to do a quick little temporary lab setup over here. And this will be so we can get to the next lot of cracking. So if I go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, set him to red, set him to research. We will stick a box there and a box there, and then we'll get another belt to there. Put in 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of that. And he goes in, and he comes out, and then he goes in, and he goes in, and they go in there. Now, power. that gets all them cracking. You can see that's working. This is going to be a little bit of a slow process. We can turn this back on now. So you can see we've already got one ticked over. And while that's going, I'm going to fly all the way back again. Hopefully by the time we come back I'll be able to show you that overflow. Because if we're flying to a new planet next week, I don't want to be using wind turbines, and there's not going to be any oil there, there's not going to be any coal there, so we're not going to have anything to burn off, so we are going to need solar. That's going to be a must-have. Now, solar requires silicon, again, not something that's on this planet, except for what we've happened to find in the rocks. So there was a spare... don't know if I want to use that one now. But it is the closest, so I think we will. Okay, so we want to just around here a bit. Using this landfill like mad. Okay, so to make silicon we need to do a little bit of not that, let's minus that back one, a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. So that will give us a good amount of stoning. So these really slow, 10 seconds to make one, but it uses 10 as well, so basically 1 a second, right? And we got 6, so 6 a second. I'll just copy that recipe over there, quickly run these belts in. Like so, and boom. Boom, and boom. And then over to there like so, with an output through here. And then that's going to make about 1.2 a second. This needs 1 a second. So we only need 2, but I prefer the 3. Just looks better. And another output belt. New to that. Power poles, and we are let's be smarter about them and put them on this side. Keep them all in a nice little line here. Okay, so we're going to want in, out, and power pole didn't go there. That's 1 line, 2 lines. That can go away because we're going to go in there, out there, and all of this can go in a box. They can finish that. I'll finish that in a second. So the reason for all of this is so as though we can make these things here. So iron, silicon, and circuits. And we just happen to have iron and circuits right here. So if I grab one of you, yeah, I'll put you there, and then I'm missing a box. I need a box there. Need to make you can build me solar panels. Give me another box to go there, and then we just go in, out, in, and in. So all I have to do now is fill this box with silicon and it will make me solar panels. Pretty good, pretty simple. So that research is still going, unfortunately. I've got these belts to place. I've still got some power to put out as well. So we'll power these up. There we go. And I will see you when the X-ray cracking is finished. Bye for now. And there we go. X-ray cracking's done. Oh, it was but a moment for you. A little bit longer for me. I'm just gonna put some junk in there for now. I did have my math wrong too, by the way. It was actually 800 graphite, not 400. Yeah, so bear that in mind if you're doing the little hack research yourself. So I'm going to reorganize these belts just a little bit for this part. Okay, so first thing we want to do is we need the hydrogen. So there is different formats you can get for the splitter too. We want this one right about there. Yep. Okay. And then we want him into the bottom. We're going to have our cracking line come out the bottom, and we're going to send the oil down as well. Yeah, it'll be fine. It takes a long time to craft anyway, so and then we'll just lift him up for now to there. Can I? Thank you. Bottom one can be the priority. Okay, so now we're going to have more of these bad boys. Now this one I only want 6 of. And I'll go over the math in a second on why I do 6. So you will see here that over here, so this is making 1/4 of a hydrogen every second off of a full belt. So 12 machines, 1/4 of that, half a belt, 3 per second. This recipe, you'll see, requires 2 hydrogen, 1 oil, and it gives you back 3 oil, 1 graphene every 4 seconds. So we will turn that 3 hydrogen into 4.5. So we need to remember that number, 4.5. Okay, let's get the goodies in. So we'll see if it'll work. He can go to there, and he can go to there. Go, 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 go. And we're going to want hydrogen out, but I do this from the middle port. To there. So we can put in one of these splitters. And into there. And then one at the top can come back down to the ground there. And then we'll end up having this one go into some storage. Okay, so now we can do some inputs. So we're going to want oil, hydrogen. Now, with this one, I want out and in. Oh, helps if we filter, doesn't it? No, we don't need to filter the in. So it'll be out with hydrogen. And then a second belt running from the back port all the way up to about there. With another one of these puppies in this direction. Get into there, and then down to the ground. I'll just go a little bit further along because I want to plug another graphene line into this because it won't be enough, sorry, graphite. So, whoops, that was the wrong one. That way I want to prioritize, and this one we want to prioritize that way. Okay, and then this will be graphite out. And we can drag him out once these belts finish. Come on, come on. Come on. They're getting there. That's done. Okay. So while they're doing their thing, we'll just tell them where to put the power poles. We're going to want one there, and one there. So that magic number, 4.5. So a lab stacked 3 high will make one of these every 2 seconds and use 1 hydrogen every second. I don't mind having a little bit of overflow because we're only making half as much, well, not even half as much graphite. So 2 lots, 6, I think 1 science a second. Maybe 2, we'll go for 2 science a second. So we'll use 12 matrices on this one. So we'll come out to there. And this one we'll put to there. Now, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then stack them 3 high. Like so, like so, and like so. So this will give us our red science. Just copy and paste. Helps if you press the right buttons. So this one will run into the middle, and the graphite will run to the end. Just because of the inserter throughput, if we want to feed the top machine, we are going to need 2 on the graphite line. So one in, second one in. So just again, these don't click and drag very well. The labs, they like to stack, so unfortunately that's how we have to do it. And then we're going to want an output belt. No, not in that direction. Let's go this way. So we'll still have to do blue as well. Alright. Come on drones. It's that one right there. Thank you. And there's power there. And power there. So now they're off and chugging away. Now, for the excess hydrogen, for now, I'm just gonna put it in a tank. This thing's in my way now, but that's okay because now we can get rid of the hydrogen. There we go. And some more of these. So we go. Yes, there. I think I'm going to need to put more landfill in. Yes. That should be enough. Them one's out. And them one's out. So this bit here just basically stops it from the system from clogging up. Because even though we're not getting enough graphite, I will set up a half belt to come in and plug into it from one of these coal patches here. So the next thing I'm going to have to do now is cap the copper, cap the iron, and drag a belt down to here. You've already seen me do mines and laying belts, so I'm just going to put in another cut so you don't have to watch me do that yet again. And it's really don't want to do another hour-long episode, but it's starting to look like it might be. I might just use this coal here, so I'll do the coal. I'll drag the coal down there as well. Anyways, back in a second for you, a few minutes for me. And sometime later, I'm back again. So I just placed 2 miners on this patch, 2 miners on this patch, and 4 miners on this patch. They're not full belts, but I don't really need them. Why is it? Really? Why? That's just not fair. I think I can move those. Oh, do towards that. Give me this one. I'm pretty sure by the looks of that I can just go off to the edge and it should be okay. Yeah, perfect. Just trying to not so much save on power poles, but they end up everywhere. Alright, so all I've got to do is plug these in and that can start smelting up. So we've got some copper plate, some iron magnets, and some iron plate. And this one is going over, turn into some carbon, and then travel up down alongside the X-ray cracking, and just side load onto this belt. So when this isn't full, this can top it up, which will be good. Will be good. So what's all this for? This is to make blue science to go with our red science. So we'll need 2 of these bad boys first. and then 2 more. So these 2 are for magnetic coils, and these 2 are for green circuits. Now the green, that one can go to there, this one can go to there, and then this one can go to there. Now we'll need 2 to come out, and then up that way, 2 to come out, and then up that way. Because these make 2 every second, so if I don't have 2 coming out, then the machines will end up stacking. So if we go simple, really? You don't want to work? Well, I beg to differ. You do want to work. And then out and out, and then out and then out. Okay. Now you're going to do it to me as well, aren't you? Well, I may as well get that nut in first, and then pasting on top, so I can go out, out, and out, and out. Alrighty, so we did 12 labs for a 6-second craft, so we'll do 6 labs for the 3-second craft. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Right, and the same deal again. So we'll run this one to the middle, this one to the end, and then the blue stuff will just come out and go all the way down here, and then turn. So blue, and copy paste, solder in, solder in, solder in, solder in, solder in, solder in, and out, and out. I don't have a lot of labs on me now, which is unfortunate, but the idea is we will end up placing a stack of 3 there, and a stack of 3 there. And then if I'm using them all, so that'll have to go to the middle, and that one will have to go to the end. Right, research, research, center one, then 2 from the outside. Pretty simple stuff. We'll just power all this bad boy up. Like so. And then like so over there. Now that's started, we can queue up our research. So we already did our X-ray cracking. So the next thing we want to get is the planetary logistics. But in order for that, we will first need vertical construction. And that's good because it's only red. Then, come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Thank you. We will need him, and then him. And I'm pretty sure... Do you need those motors? Thruster, yeah, he needs thruster as well. So we go fuel rod, and then thruster, and then that will mean we can queue that one up. So that'll give us that. Still got 2 more, so we'll chuck on titanium smelting's already on. Go into the upgrades. Any more drone? Yeah, another drone. Definitely want another drone. And then I'm pretty sure after that it needs mecha core, yeah. So then we go into mecha core level 2. And 3 requires yellow. And that's our 7. I'm gonna go and grab some more labs. And just watch that while it's going. So I always try to upgrade my drones early on. You know, the second priority is the core, third priority is the power, and then that last bit of priority is inventory. Each tech level, like, ultimately I want to get, I don't want to be stuck on just this planet. At the moment, I can't even fly to another planet. Ultimately, I want a logistics system that will mean that I don't even have to ferry things back. Just another stack will be more than enough. Still doing alright for fuel. Oh, make it over the water, make it over the water, make it over the water. Yes, good. And crash. Right, so let's build these up now. Let's see if they make it to the top one. Doesn't look like it at the moment. This one's not running at all. Definitely need better sorters. Of course you do. Let's copy that again just in case I copied something else. Move him down to there. Him down to there. Power pole in the middle. Oh, I didn't bring enough. Didn't bring any extra sorters with me. Well, I mean, you all get the idea here. I do want to... And we have seriously tanked the power. Yeah, 46%. Well, that's right. By the time that research is finished up at the top, it should have filled up those tanks of the oil, hopefully. Which reminds me, I need to take some tanks back for some storage on the hydrogen too. Yeah, 12 good. Let's grab some sorters. Fly back. Don't know if we're going to make it this time. Maybe I'll grab some charge as I go past these. These also charge you off the grid. Underneath they're blue. If the particle effect comes on, you see my bar down here increase faster. There we go. And there's our vertical construction complete. You can see here there's not much graphite coming through. So, I don't want to burn the hydrogen off. I don't have a deuterium gas giant in this system, so I'm going to need this hydrogen. In the future you'll see why. Do I want to fill up just the one or two? It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Maybe just the one. Yeah. They're all working, they're all working, they're all working, they're all working, they're all working. Science is going. We have completely destroyed our power. But that will be a problem for next week. I will just add one more research on. I'm pretty sure, yes, that one. And then it's yellow, yeah. So I won't add any more on. I will just let this lot run into the background. We've got our red science up, we've got our blue science up. We can start planning towards moving to another planet, which is good. Good. Actually, yes. So what I should do, so let that one finish, but I'm going to reorganize all of these because we are going to need this one. Shock rise, make a core level 2. Make a core level 2. And then this one. This will allow us to fly to other planets. And then with that, we will get the titanium smelting and then start working towards the thruster. And then this one. And because in order to build this, we need those. We probably won't use the little ones. We'll probably just go straight in towards the big ones, which will require yellow, but that is fine. We shall see. Anyways, that's it for me for now. Till next time, goodbye.